Mari, in my book, there's nothing better than digging into a big batch of crunchy fried chicken or maybe even crispy French fries. And they're always better when they're homemade. But first, let's review some of the key equipment that we need to have on hand. We've got a 7-quart Dutch oven, a clip-on thermometer, or you can use an instant read thermometer that goes over 375 degrees. And you'll want to use tongs to put the chicken in and out of the pan, and of course a paper towel lined plate. Now the oil should come up about halfway up the sides of the item that you're frying, so we're going to pour in about 2.5 inches so it covers half of the chicken. Heat the oil to 375 degrees over medium-high heat. Now once you've got your chicken prepared, go ahead and gently lower each piece skin side down into the oil, one piece at a time, using those tongs. Now, doing this carefully, you eliminate the risk of splattering hot oil everywhere.
What you have to worry about here is overcrowding the pan. You don't want to do it. So before you add any food to your pot, make sure that it can all fit in one even layer. And if it can't, do like we're doing here, fry in batches.
And at this point, we go ahead and cover the pot. Now, this is a crucial step. The cover is going to lock in the heat so that the chicken cooks through faster and helps the oil temperature to rise a little faster. And you should notice that once you put in the chicken pieces, that oil temperature will drop quite a bit. This lower temperature, which is about 300 degrees, is perfect to ensure that the chicken has time to cook through without burning that exterior. Now, after about 3 minutes, go ahead and use the tongs to lift the chicken pieces, and you want to check for even browning. So at this point, you can always rearrange and remove some pieces if they're browning a little faster than others. Here's where most people go wrong, Mari. They don't spot check the oil temperature. So after the first 10 minutes, that oil should be about 300 degrees. So Mari, now it's time to turn those chicken pieces over, and we want to continue to fry them now with the lid off until they're a beautiful deep golden brown on the second side. That's going to take about 6 to 8 minutes longer. Now at this point, we want to keep the temperature of the oil at about 315 degrees for the rest of cooking. And that's because we want a slightly higher temperature so that the chicken can color just a little bit more as it finishes. And also, we're leaving the lid off at this point so that the crispy brown crust doesn't become soggy and steamed.
So once the chicken's out of the pot of oil onto the paper towel lined plate, you just let it sit for 5 minutes to cool and drain, and you are done. You've got perfectly crunchy, homemade fried chicken. It's way simpler than it looks, and it's even tastier than you could imagine.
So if you want to try your hand and make a big batch of our extra crunchy fried chicken, or you can make a nice big pot of crispy French fries, check out our online cooking school. It's got tons of tips and techniques, including how to cut up a chicken for this very job. And then maybe no longer will you have a fear of frying.
Happy cooking.